Hi, everyone. My name is TJ Gordon, and welcome to the Circle of Support section of Virtual Future is Now. For the next few minutes, we'll go over what the Circle of Support means and how you can make your own Circle of Support. What is the Circle of Support? The purpose of the Circle of Support is to write down people and organizations who can help you live as much on your own as possible. People in your circle are the people you may usually go for advice, help, and other needs. The circle of support is also helpful when you are trying to identify people who can support you in case you may not be able to reach certain people in your circle. Think of the circle of support as a set of circles of people you can go to for help and support. Some people in your circle are close to you, and they'll be the first people you will call. Some people may not be the people you always know or go to, but they can also help in certain situations. Your circle of support may be different from your friends and family members' circle of support. That is okay. There are four circles of support that each person have. People who are close to you. The first small circle represents the people who you trust the most. Your caregiver, your parents, your siblings, your family members, your teachers or mentors, and your best friends are examples of people who can be in your smallest circle of support.
Hi everyone, this is TJ, and this is my circle of support. For the closest people in my circle, it could be anyone who you could trust, you talk to every day, you know them every day, and they are more likely to help you when you're in trouble or you need help at any time. So for mines, I have quite a few. Well, let's just type a few. Uh, my uncles, cousins, god brothers, my girlfriend, grandparents.
Friends and family. In the next circle, you may have a second group of people you know or trust very well, family members and friends that you trust and or hang out with can be a part of that circle. In addition to immediate or blood family members, you can also have extended or chosen family members in your second circle of support. Chosen family members are not related to you by blood, but they can take on roles of parents, siblings, and other family members. You may hear the terms like godparent, bonus parent, play cousin, and brother/sister from another mother when people are referring to chosen family members.
So the next circle I like to talk about are my family and friends circle. Now, keep in mind, just because some of your best friends or family members may not be the closest people you go to, does not mean that you don't go to your other family and friends at all. There may be family members or friends you like to go to in case you can't reach your closest people in your circle. So, for instance, I will sometimes go to my brother, my sister, some of my older cousins, and a select few friends of mine.
Community members. People in the third circle of support can be people who are not friends and family, but are people you can trust and respect in your community. People in that circle may also have knowledge of certain things, where to meet people or where to get certain resources, etc. Your legislator, doctor, neighbor, co workers, people you hang out with, support and advocacy groups, and people sharing your hobbies and interests are examples of community members you can put in the third circle of support.
In addition to family and friends and closest people, there are people in your community who could help you or who could support you also in anything you need. It could be a teacher, a co-worker, it could be your mayor or governor or other legislator. It could be a police officer or someone for the fire department, or it could be somebody working at a grocery store. Family, I mean, the VIPs and community leaders to me are people who you may or may not know. They may not be a family member or a friend, but they are definitely people you trust in the community and people who can also look out for you in certain things and situations. So, for my circle of community leaders and what I call very important people, I like reaching out to my main doctors, my pastor, people in my self advocacy circle, my coworkers, or I can also reach out to my new mayor also if I wanted to.
Strangers who may help. The last circle represents people who you don't know, but may help you and support you in certain situations. Examples of people in the circle are care providers, any businesses, and people you ride with on the bus or train. While we don't encourage you to fully trust just any stranger, Some strangers are good Samaritans and can help in certain situations, such as standing up to a bully in public if needed.
For the last circle of support, strangers who may help, I like to think of people who I never met before or don't know personally, but they helped me at one point in one situation or another. I may not see them again, I may see them again, but you never know who could help you or support you in certain situations. Now, remember, some strangers you should not trust. Don't trust any stranger. Also, know that even though you may not know a stranger, that doesn't mean that the stranger can't help. A stranger may help as long as you are okay with the stranger helping you. So, for me, um, I've seen someone on a bus help me before with paying for my bus fare. I also gotten help or some advice from someone I've talked to on a train or a bus. Those are examples of strangers who may help at any time. And there you have it. These are my examples of my circle of support. What uh what does your circle of support look like?
Circle of support activity to do for next week. Note, there will be two circles of support. You'll make one for yourself, while your caregiver or family member will make one separate from you. The goal is to share and compare circles of support with each other. Sometimes your circle of support may be different from what your family member thinks your circle of support looks like, and that is okay. In handout F 2.1 and I 2.1, fill out your circle of support from the circle of people you're close with to the stranger circle. You will find the handout in your workbook, which is in your Google Classroom account. When you are finished, you can either save it for yourself or print it out to show to your family members. Next week, we will meet to discuss what each of us wrote in our circles of support with fellow people with IDD and family members. You have completed the Circle of Support module. Congratulations. We will see you next week for Building Relationships and Self Determination, which will be a breakout class.